Detractor, don't wanna represent your life. We start with anybody, so make your choice right.
Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Yikes. I'm just coming off of part 1, so not reeling, but it's a it's a thing. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is DSP News, the unreliable ones. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the newsroom and welcome to the Goutopian News Network, your unreliable source for DSP News. This is the Snort Report brought to you by SnortBucks Coffee Company, the best beverage company ever. Here we go. Okay, so holy shit. Holy shit. All right, so this is part 2 of DSP versus IronChefSakai versus StrangelyLex. And if you've already seen part 1, the nonsense that happened in there is yeah, I'm still kind of processing that bullshit. But the show must go on and the news isn't gonna fucking write itself. So we're here with part 2 of the nonsense. It's not funny actually, but we're here with part 2 of the nonsense, and let's get into that with my favorite segment, and ladies and gentlemen, hopefully your favorite segment as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my TED Talk. So in part 1, quick recap, we found out that DSP has basically stamped he has made his stance, or he has put the stamp on his stance on what he thinks about the predators, degenerates, and his community, and whatever they do outside of his community. He doesn't care. They're not his problem. He's not going to do anything about it. He's not going to move on it, whether you have evidence or not, and he just doesn't give a shit. Also, from what I extrapolated, he basically puts the blame of all of this on StrangelyLex. It has nothing really to do with IronChefSakai. As long as the money keeps flowing, it is what it is. He kind of just wants IronChefSakai to stay on the porch and to keep presenting him with money as much as he needs to. And StrangelyLex is some type of temptress, who has a Jezebel, if you will, who's come in and has ruined their happy home and the beautiful relationship between IronChefSakai's wallet and DSP, essentially. So that happened on February 28th. That would happen during the day. It was the day stream, I believe. Now we're going to get into the evening stream, I'm pretty sure, and we're going to see where this takes us and go from there. Holy shit. Like, yet again, as I said in the first video, I can't promise that it'll be in order. This will come out, it'll come out in order. I can't promise you that you'll get part 1, 2, and 3 consecutively. All I can promise you is that it'll be, you'll get part 1, you'll eventually get part 2, and you'll eventually get part 3. So we'll see how this plays out. But yeah, the way he said he doesn't care about that there's predators and degenerates in his community. He doesn't give a shit. Don't bring it to him. He doesn't want to know. He just wants to live his happy little life is fucking ridiculous, bro. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. In any case, we're gonna have to go up against. We're gonna have to go up the side of his head, because if not, no one else is going to. Figuratively, of course, in Minecraft. And thank you for coming to my TED Talk. And let's go ahead and move along positively with our next sequence. Holy shit, bro! Fucking holy shit! Fucking twit! You guys are fucking twit! Jesus Christ! The world has to care about him in so many ways, but he can't give a shit about the world itself. That just makes no sense to me. All right, let's see if we got this video here. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we got the right one. All right, so
DSP.
All right, yep, there we go. Evening stream. So and he's just as angry and fucking as freakish looking here as he was in the first one. All right, so let's get proper introductions and let's move along positively. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Raw Phil. Big ups. Darkside Phil speaks on IronChefSakai and bans him for giving money to StrangelyLex. This is from February 26th of 2025, our year of the snake and whatnot. And big ups to Diggs or Asian GTG, whoever it was who did this. Just big ups to whoever it was who cut it. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year to all of you. And here we go.
DSP builds it. Book 2 of the Lego Succulent Plants. See you then. Okay.
It is funny too. He stretched that fucking Lego thing to the max, and then he's mad that no one gives a shit about it. On top of the fact that Lex and her girlfriend, I think her girlfriend goes by MJ, they finished that thing in a night. Not even a night. They finished it in a couple hours. I think RTU may have as well, but I wasn't nearly as invested, so it doesn't matter what RTU did. But and it took DSP what, 3 or 4 sessions to get this shit done? Pathetic. Fucking pathetic.
Good stuff. All right. So I had a good time, despite the fact that we had fucking no-brained idiots trying to cause fucking drama on my streams, which I already talked about this morning on my first stream, right?
Yep.
Yet here they are trying to cause bullshit again, right? So what is going on? Do you not fucking understand that I don't care about other content creators and other people?
I thought you... Then why are you asking what's going on? And didn't you call that other content creator a fucking slut? Now all of a sudden she's another content creator. Okay. I wonder what changed.
And you're talking about them in my chat. So should I just go through and just ban every idiot that just mentioned it? Should I? I said it right at the top of the stream. I said, I don't care about what other idiots are doing. This is my idea. This is what you guys wanted me to do. I'm tired of you derailing bullshit with bullshit.
Wait, so which one is it? They wanted you to do it, or it's your idea? Because that's 2 separate things. I just thought I'd throw it out there.
Or I really am. I'm just tired of this shit. This childish stuff keeps happening. I had enough of your childish bullshit.
Cry like a bitch. I'm sorry. We cry like a bitch.
You know, I had a great time today. I thought today was outstanding. Even though Lost Records was boring, we got to a point now where we're going to finish it next time, and it looks like it's actually going to be interesting to me. So I'm excited for the conclusion of that next week at some point, right? And then we're going to have a fun stream of Legos next week based on this one going well, right? So, yeah. Now, if you want to come in here and derail my content, you can get the fuck out. Every one of you.
Riveting.
Yeah, it was great. We hit multiple goals today. It was a great day. It was overall a very successful day. Super successful day. Had a great time as well. Tomorrow, so FYI, tomorrow, guys, my final stream of the week. I'm not here both Friday, Saturday this week. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing...
See, here's the thing, though. Knowing what I know now, but what I've suspected and others have suspected throughout the years, not just in 2025, but for years, I assume that I want to say that something like 80 to 85% of all anonymous tips are fake. I'm really leaning. I really want to make it 90%, to be honest with you. I'm really about there with it. Because whatever it takes to keep the streak up, the King's tax, or whatever his current narrative is coming off of the Asmongold interview. I understand how people would say, or who do say actually, that it doesn't make any sense. He's only cheating himself, this, that, and the third. Yet again, I will preach to you what I've always preached to you. DSP will put his ego over money. So it is what it is. And it's not like he isn't cheating them already, because this ass clown has been caught multiple times, not even shouting out tips in the hopes that he can bait out more tips and or larger tips. So you're telling me he wouldn't fake a tip? No pun intended. No pun intended. So something to think about.
Doing another Call of Duty stream on the day stream because it went so well earlier this week with the Ninja Turtles event. It was so fun that I just want to do it again. I had so much fun with Ninja Turtles that I want to run a second one tomorrow, and get closer to unlocking the nunchucks. You know, the Michelangelo nunchucks. We'll see how it goes. And then tomorrow night is going to be more Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii on the late stream. Okay, that's going to be great. So I hope that you guys will join me for both streams to final.
Did I ever do that video where he tried to equate himself to the main character there and saying that they were the same and he could relate to him and went into an entire bitch fest over that shit? I feel like I haven't. I've referenced it a bunch of times though, but I don't think I've actually gone over it. I need to do that. I'll put it on the 2016 list of things to mock his ass for. For things to mock him for. That was a sad, sad day, I gotta tell you.
Streaming day tomorrow, and it's going to be fun. I'm excited. It's being rumored Elena will release a bit earlier than Akuma did. It's being predicted she will release mid-April. Cool.
It doesn't even matter. He wasn't going to use her anyway. So I don't even know if he even played Sagat when he was finally revealed. I don't even think he did that now I think about it.
No, we don't know what the 40 goal is yet, the 40 goal reward, but it's DSP tries it and it's going to be some kind of pizza. We just haven't decided what yet. Some of the options, I mean, are all the fast foods around here. You got Little Caesars, you got Pizza Hut, you got Papa John.
Imagine paying $1,500 so this ass clown can eat fucking basic bitch pizza. Not even like a mom and pop joint or nothing. Just basic fucking run of the mill, you know what I'm saying, takeout. Jesus Christ.
You got Domino's. We have all these options, right? So we got to determine that because already, how many goals are we at? 33? I mean, let's be honest, we almost hit 34. We actually almost did. You know, we likely with the rate that we're going.
Oh, he hasn't. Sorry, I'm sitting here being a bit confused about something, thinking about, oh, where's all the carryover goals and shit? He hasn't started that yet. He didn't start that until towards the end of 2025. Okay. So I had to kind of catch myself there for a minute. I was like, wait a second, do goals not carry over? He hasn't even started that yet. The idea was presented to him. I want to tell you, it was presented to him around the Liza P playthrough, but he hasn't actually implemented it yet, I don't think.
Right now, I would think that we will likely hit 40, you know, by the middle of next week, if not even earlier, because tomorrow we might hit a couple goals, right? So we're getting there. So I think that we're going to be hitting these goals sooner rather than later. So we got to figure this out over the next couple of days that I'm streaming. So I think everyone has a different opinion, right? Like Papa John's, Little Caesars, everyone's saying something different. It's like Domino's, see? Everyone wants something different. Oh, I got to keep this. I forgot. I got to keep this tool and these extra pieces. I don't need them, but I want to keep them just in case. I'll put them into the instruction thing here so I don't lose it. Yeah.
Why would you keep something you don't need? I want you to think about that. I always found that to be funny about DSP. Like, if you're choosing to keep it, you feel like you're going to need it for something eventually. But he literally outright saying, oh, yeah, I don't need it. But I just want to keep it anyway. Why? Like, justify that. And he gets mad that people call him a hoarder, even though that's exactly what he is. It's not like he's going to disassemble those Legos later on down the line, right? So what are you talking about?
No, I don't want sandwiches or pasta or wings. You know it's disgusting. Like I said, if we order, it's likely going to be, different kinds of pizza. So, for example, it would probably be a regular pizza or hand-tossed style, like a specialty, like whether it's a stuffed crust or a deep dish, and then probably an appetizer, like crazy bread or cheesy sticks or whatever. You know, try some different things, like a variety of foods.
For those of you who saw Dented Life, you understand why I'm laughing. Because he really does try to sell that shit like he's giving them so much variety and so much bang for their buck. and them contributing to seeing this ass clown eat fucking food. It's sad. It's amusing, but it's kind of sad. Riveting.
Okay. Scrolling up, they have a Mando build? They do, huh?
You know, you could put all this on the screen so people in the audience could see it too, right? I get, whatever. I guess I can't talk. I could have done that too with most of the shit that I paused for, but don't judge me.
By the way, IronChefSakai is banned and he's never coming back. He can go fuck himself.
Oh, wow. What did he do? We're going to cut off the bank? Why are we cutting off the Iron Bank? That's fucked up. You know, actually, that would fit. Actually, that would kind of fit well in my whole Gout of Thrones theme. Interesting. Okay, actually, let me go and make a note of that.
I've had enough of his simp bullshit. Really, I have. Like, he's fucking coming in here being toxic all day. He came in here this morning. I tried to defend him. And then all he...
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You literally accused him of supposedly. I mean, I guess he did do it, but I haven't looked that close. But supposedly, he accused him of giving this chick money, who's a thought, by the way, apparently, and a slut, according to DSP. He gave him, Iron Chef was giving her money, encouraging such behavior, I suppose. And was supposedly recommending videos for her to watch so he could so they could mock him and laugh at him. But yet again, and as I said in the first video, DSP somehow turned all of that into him being the victim. He basically forgave IronChefSakai and then put all of the blame on that evil Jezebel, which is StrangelyLex. So what the fuck are you talking about? You didn't defend him for shit. And if that's the case, you're a simp. You're going to simp for another man who gives a chick money? Another chick who you call, or DSP call, a slut? And an e-thought? Okay. Okay, sure. Why not?
Does is he's toxic all fucking day. The entire stream tonight, he's fucking, oh, the other person is doing it better and their stream is better, then you can stay over there. And don't fucking come back, bitch. Really.
Ooh, okay. You must have been feeling spicy today. Damn.
This time, don't come crawling back on your hands and knees like you did last time to try to get in my good graces and try.
Yo, IronChefSakai, why are you letting DSP sit there and call you a whore? How you came back crawling on your hands and knees. Oh, wow. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, dent on dent crime is encouraged here. But Jesus Christ.
Try to get the sword and try to get on the Discord. You're getting on nothing. Nothing. What you're doing is you can go lick their asses forever because you think they love you, and you can go fuck yourself. No one cares about you. We're done with your bullshit.
Oh, wow. So you didn't give a shit about him either. So were you really defending him earlier on? Oh, my. Oh, my.
I don't care how much money you try to throw at me to apologize. It's obvious you're fucking unhinged and we don't want to deal with your bullshit here anymore. So go get fucked. Okay? Cool. He's out of here. I've had enough. I've literally had enough of him and his behavior derailing my content. So he can literally kiss my fucking ass. Okay.
Okay.
Well, if you give me $1,000, maybe I'd let him back in right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, right?
Wow, what a sick little person. Money could change your behavior that fast. Take a sip, cope sip.
No, I mean, guys, why do you think I didn't I didn't remod him to begin with? Someone who acts like that, there's something wrong there. The guy's unhinged, right?
But he wasn't unhinged when he was giving you all that money, which is weird because Rich kind of said something similar. He didn't call Duty unhinged, But he said something similar about Duty too, earlier on, about how he was weird or strange or it was unusual or whatever to be like spending all of his money the way he spends it. But Rich didn't have a problem when Duty was showering all that money and gifted memberships or subs or whatever on Rich. That seems strange. Also, just out of curiosity, why is it that Rich is not dual streaming? Like, he's streaming on YouTube or whatever, but he's not streaming on Twitch, he's not streaming on Rumble, he's not streaming on Kick, or he's not dual streaming, I should say. Why not? His shit is milquetoast as fuck. So the least he can do is go ahead and spread that shit off into other platforms. Like, you've tried YouTube and you failed miserably. The least you could do is fucking fail on another site. At least give yourself that much of a chance for people to see you for other people to see and or watch you fail on another site. I just thought I'd bring it up. I was just surprised that he hasn't done that yet.
He is. He's unhinged. He's looking for attention.
Then again, Rich told us like what, a year, 2 years ago, depending on where you're at in my timeline, when you see this, that he was going to be incredibly successful. The YouTube channel was going to bounce back. He was going to be this major producer of whatever. Where it at, though? Where's all that success at, Rich? Oh, shit. I would have given you the win if Mackenzie got her eyesight back. But then again, you're a neglectful father, so I don't even know if you would notice if that would have happened. So, sucks to suck. Sorry to Mackenzie, though. I don't have nothing against her, but good God.
And when he acts like that, there's a problem. I modded him, and I did absolutely nothing wrong to the guy whatsoever at all. And within a few weeks of him being a mod, he flipped on me, and he's saying toxic things in my chat and shit. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You're a mod. You're supposed to be the example of how to behave. Why would you act like that? And of course, blah, blah, blah. So I said, fuck it. I demodded him. I banned him. And then he comes back to me begging, can I please come back? I swear I didn't mean it. And I want to change all this and my attitude and everything. I said, since he seems to be sincere, maybe I'll be nice to him or whatever, and I let him back. And he's here again for weeks, and he's dropping giant contributions, and then he seems like he keeps asking to be a mod, and I keep telling him no. I told him publicly, and I told him privately, no, you're not going to be a mod because, number one, I can't trust you, and number two, no one else.
You can't trust him, but you were okay with taking his large contributions? I mean, I'm sure Phil would have taken his low too if he had thrown it at him, but you know what I'm saying? You're willing to take his large contributions, but you can't trust him with modship? Or you can't trust him at all, I should say. Let's say that. That's weird.
Who else trusts you? Like, literally, no one trusts you because of your behavior. Why would we?
But you're okay with taking his money, though? Sure. Okay. I guess. Holy shit. You started to sound a lot like Review Tech USA now.
Right? And then he just keeps coming back and throwing money. It's like, what am I going to do?
Tell him to stop. Refund him his money back. So we're okay with just abusing mentally ill people, apparently. I mean, DSP's giving you the shoulder shrug, I should say. I mean, I guess you could call it a shug if, because he's a pig, but whatever, what I mean.
And then finally, this is the last straw. He's basically trying to turn my...
That's some sick ass behavior over there, though. It's bad enough that we're going ahead and ignoring pedophiles and degenerates, but we'll also take advantage of the mentally ill. Taking advantage of the mentally and physically disabled was already fucked up, but now we're okay with taking advantage of the mentally ill too. Wow, imagine that.
Streams into drama again, and I'm just not going to have it. No one knew who this person was until he went over there and started throwing money and talking shit about me, because that's what he did last night. He went in there and he started showing this streamer Detractor videos of me. So, of course, this streamer is going to start talking. So what happens? All my detractors go over there and start throwing this person money, because that's what they do. Anyone who says something negative about...
Why do you care what detractors do with their money? But then again, ladies and gentlemen, he had that same bitch fit when detractors were throwing money at Stuttering Craig and Side Scrollers. So it's strange. He's mad that detractors don't contribute or buy into his bullshit when he tries to do something. But he gets super mad when they give the money to somebody else. Imagine that.
I mean, they throw the money, right? So now all day today, I got to see in my chat about this person. Fuck this shit. Fuck these disingenuous people who pretend like they're content creators and they're doing anything they can to make a dollar. Whether it's, abusing simps on the internet, fucking showing.
Abusing? Wait, you just admitted to taking advantage of IronChefSakai, and you basically said that the guy is mentally unhinged, or the guy is like fucking mentally fucked up, right? Or mentally ill. you were okay with doing that. But now you're gonna accuse Lex of taking advantage of someone who's also mentally disabled, right? Meaning IronChefSakai. You're gonna accuse her of taking advantage of another mentally ill person, IronChefSakai, and taking his money and then playing him for a simp. What? Okay, sure, whatever.
Off their bodies and shit. That is 100% slutty behavior, and it's borderline sex work. Okay, it's exactly what it is, because you're doing it because you know there's people out there that are pathetic and think that they're fantasizing about you and that you're gonna get fucking we're gonna get a relationship with that person. Of course they're not, but you don't care.
But you were literally in a relationship with IronChefSakai's wallet. Does that not make you a whore? I'm confused, man. I'm really confused. It's one person projecting their bullshit onto another person who did nothing wrong. Like, StrangelyLex literally didn't do anything wrong in the situation, and you got a mentally ill man getting mad at apparently another mentally ill man for giving this chick money. That's okay. That's a choice.
You take their money anyway, and you enjoy it, and you go to the bank with it.
You did too. You literally said that IronChefSakai kept throwing you large contributions or whatever, and kept asking you for mod ship. You said you couldn't do it because you couldn't trust him. But then when the topic came up of, well, you know, he keeps throwing money at me, you're like, well, what was I supposed to do? So if you couldn't do anything with the contributions that IronChefSakai was giving you, how the hell do you expect her to be able to do anything then? The fuck? All right.
I mean, Amaranth, give me a fucking break, right? Pokemon, they all do it. So no one's fucking...
Yeah, but they're multimillionaires, though. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that neither one of them have done fucking porn yet, like actual porn, is fucking crazy. Well, arguably one could say that Amaranth's done it, but it is what it is. Arguably. But, you know, whatever. Pokemon clearly wants to start an OnlyFans. She's just not brave enough to do it because, I don't know, she thinks that squeaky clean image that she has is really squeaky clean. It's kind of not. Especially if you know, like, some of that chick's history. Boy, that box has been passed around more than once. Oh, it ain't no fun if the homies don't get none, allegedly.
Stupid here. We know what the content is. If you want a bunch of simps, go for it. And those simps will not be watching my content, because when they act like that, they will get my foot to their fucking ass and they'll never come back. Enough is enough. The drama is over. I don't care how much money he fucking throws at me. IronChefSakai is Iron Chef cooked tonight and isn't coming back. Period.
Couldn't you have just said Iron Chef cut? Like, don't you? Whatever.
I've got better things to do with my time than deal with this bullshit. Okay.
Hope sip.
I got a couple, actually got a couple subs there. Don't Be Koala gifted a sub, and World Runs on Money gifted a sub. So thank you both. And Don't Be Koala just gifted another sub. Thank you, Don't Be Koala. So that's 3 more subs. Well, guys, in all reality, I got to get out of here within like 5 minutes. We're at 2:24. If anyone was thinking of contributing to hit this final goal, do it right now, because I literally cannot stay late tonight. All right? So I got to be gone in like 5 minutes. But I'm not saying you're going to or asking for it. I'm just saying sometimes people wait till the last minute. Like, that's what happened on the first stream with Dr. Lexus, where he did that bomb at the end, and it got all screwed up.
What?
Okay.
All right. I don't get the context of that, but all right.
And then on a good note, I will. Again, I did just end it on a good note. I got the bad element out of the chat, and now we don't have to worry about this anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We don't. Let me throw this out. I'm just happy now we're not derailed. Now every day moving forward, we don't have to hear about this fucking guy acting like an asshole and talking shit about me. He's the one who actively went to someone else's stream and started talking shit about me and derailed my content for a whole day and a half. It's his fault.
I thought you said, though, that you were trying to defend him, though, earlier in the day. Now you're accusing him of doing said thing, and now you're taking... Why are you taking him to taking him to task now? Why didn't you do that earlier? All right, whatever. Whatever.
He's the only one to point a finger at right now is him, because he was the one who was the asshole.
If that was the case, then why did fucking StrangelyLex get called a slut in an e-thought then? I'm so confused.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, peak physical conditioning right there. Oh man, peak physical conditioning. His whole setup is just out of place. Like this shit just looks weird. Like, what's the thing here? Let me keep him uh out of shot for a minute. Like, what is the theme that we're going for here? Like, this doesn't scream gamer. I don't know what it does, to be honest with you. Like fucking weird ass groomer slash fucking hermit slash fucking loser or something along those lines. Like none of this flows or makes any fucking sense whatsoever. It's completely out of whack. Yikes.
Okay.
And then you add this idiot to it, and then there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
An Army of Tigers with a $5 super chat says, I loved this, bro. Well, thank you, Army of Tigers. I'm glad that you did. Like I said, we will definitely do another stream of this next week for sure. And then we'll see how they go. Will there be diminishing returns, or will people like them and we'll continue to do them? We'll figure that out long term. Okay?
Okay.
I got a $10 tip. Hi, Phil, bro. Have a nice day. This is awesome stuff. Thank you so much for whoever that was. $10 tip. Appreciate that. Excellent.
Wait, did he say that was an anonymous tip, or hold on a second? I'm curious.
I got a $10 tip. Hi, Phil, bro. Have a nice day. This is awesome stuff. Thank you so much for whoever that was. $10 tip. Appreciate
From whoever that was. That's not anonymous. So what's that? Unless the person said don't shout his name out, which I suppose that could be a thing.
that. Excellent. No, the truth is with someone like IronChefSakai, it's just a matter of time till they turn on you anyway. You can tell he's the kind of guy that the only reason he's around and contributing is because he wants attention, right? It's never enough for him. Like,
but it was never, well, that's projection actually, but it wasn't a problem you taking his money. And he never could really give you enough money either which way. So, truth be told, they were going to eventually turn on each other sooner than later. And it's very clear that DSP treats this as a betrayal, that IronChefSakai was giving his money to somebody else, which DSP has probably already thought of as his money. So, I mean, it's got two fucked up individuals just being fucked up for no reason.
it's not enough that you're shouting him out. It's not enough that you're talking with him. You're being nice. He wanted the sword. I gave him the sword, right?
So you're a hoe. So he pays you to give him attention, and you gave him that's what we call a hoe, Phil. Just in case you don't know.
Right? And and that's not enough. It's never enough. Then he's disgruntled. He's angry. So I get rid of him. Then he wants back. I let him back. Oh, I want the sword again. What? Like, dude, it's never enough with these people. So to be truthful, as much as helpful as it is to have someone like that in a community, and the fact that they're going to toss money at you, okay? Over time, you realize it's better to get the toxic out. It's going to be healthier overall for
utilitarianism. Just like I told y'all, if you don't serve a purpose, you're just in the way. He's admitting it in real time.
This community to not have that kind of element in it. Sure, I would make a buck to have him in the community, but it ain't worth it.
So he doesn't look at you as a person. He doesn't value, well, of course you don't, but he doesn't value them as people and shit. They're merely a means to an end. Yeah. Holy shit. If that's not parasocial, I don't know what is.
It's short-term gain versus long-term success, and I'd rather have long-term success.
Yeah, because you're so successful.
You know what I'm saying? Seriously.
Mm-hmm. Coke sip?
All right. So I don't care. You can stop telling me that he's talking shit. Of course he is. The guy did an entire stream about me, unhinged, talking shit, right?
Did you watch it?
And then he comes back begging for forgiveness and acting nice and throwing money around. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't want to hear about him anymore. Like, I don't care that he donated to anyone. I don't care. In fact, I don't want to hear it again. If I see it again, I'm just going to start banning. I don't care. It has nothing to do with me, right?
I mean, isn't it theoretically taking money out of your pocket? So is that not? I mean, aren't you not somewhat engrossed in that? Okay, if it has nothing to do with you, then why did we have to call Lex a slut and an e-thought? I'm confused.
Yes, I did give him endless chances. I was trying to be nice to the guy and explain to him logically why I couldn't remod him, but it's never enough.
But yet again, he didn't mind taking his money. He never told him to stop donating. It was whatever. But when Lex was taking his money, apparently DSP perceives it as she was taking advantage of him. Make of that what you will. That's some wild shit. That's a wild ass logic.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Oh, I got a $5 tip. Anonymous $5 tip here.
Oh, that's some wild ass logic.
And then I got an $11 tip. Let's hit the goal from an anonymous tipper. So we got 11 and 5. We just got 16. But guys, I gotta get going. Like, I'm not kidding. I can't be around all night.
All right, then fuck off then.
Ugh. So, we're 254 now. 254. Can we hit it now or not? Because again, it's going to have to be one person with a big contribution, or else we're not hitting it, and I'm out of here.
I thought you said you were tired of people doing that and relying on one person. I thought you were tired of one person coming through with Hail Mary donations and shit. Oh, only when it's not convenient. Okay, I got you.
I got to get out of here. I can't be here all night. Okay? Last chance.
Even though he'll spend multiple hours in there cutting up the videos, coming up with thumbnails, coming up with titles, and then uploading them. Guess he forgot that part. Holy shit. Oh,
well, just so you know, Dumpy Koala, everyone is saying you're an ICS sock, just to warn you. I have no idea if you are or not.
So then why would you throw that on him then?
I have no evidence to prove that or disprove it. I've never even thought about it.
But you didn't have a problem with saying it publicly. Okay, fair enough.
Just so you know, this is going to be the new thing everyone's talking about now, because everyone just said that over on the YouTube side. They just said you're his sock. So just so you know.
Can Dumpy Koala not read? Oh, that's right. DSP doesn't actually put the chats on stream on screen. Sorry. Raw Phil does that. DSP don't. I forgot about that.
You're gonna have to, now people are gonna be saying that endlessly. This is what these idiots do.
And while DSP is low key throwing fuel on the fire on purpose. Imagine that.
Yakuza's tomorrow night, Jeff. Yakuza's tomorrow night, and we'll continue. See how it goes. I'm honestly hoping to get more attendance and more support for Yakuza. Last stream didn't go so well, but I'm going to be honest, I'm not expecting that at all. I'm thinking that it's going to kind of sputter out because all the Yakuza games have done that recently, All right, looks like that's it, guys. All right, well, I want to say thank you to everyone. Oh, there's a Lucky Cat Lego set. Really? Only 280 pieces, $30. All right. We're not going to buy any new Legos right now anyway. Let's do the next 2 succulent streams, see how those go, and we'll go from there, okay? But I want to say thank you. This was a great stream, regardless of the morons trying to derail it. It was a great stream. I had a great time. I hope that you all had a great time, all right? I wish you all the best. Have a good night. Remember, tomorrow, my final consecutive streaming day of the week. We'll have a nice podcast in the morning. I'll recap what happened tonight, how well it went, that we're doing another one. We'll talk more about the upcoming goal rewards and the like. And then the first stream tomorrow is more Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles event because it went so well yesterday. I want to do another stream of it. And tomorrow night is Like a Dragon, Yakuza Pirates in Hawaii.
That's just complete autism. You can tell like he's just autistic as fuck. And that's why he has to keep repeating that shit over and over and over again. Holy shit. It just seems so apparent to me now.
We'll see how it does as a late stream. Hopefully it does good. And that's my stream.
It's almost like he thinks if he comes at it from a very rigid And I don't even know if I could say it's actually structured well, but from a very rigid structure, let's say that. He thinks that people will just fall in line. People don't work that way. That's just not a, you know what I'm saying? You're not in the military, right? Like, you can't do that to people. Holy shit.
Streaming week. You know, next week will be a full 6-day streaming week, while this week's only 5. And that's it. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I hope that you guys will join me tomorrow. Everyone have a good night. Peace out. See you in the morning. And thanks for a great Lego stream. Good night. Really enjoyed it. And it was well supported. We hit a whole goal, and we even almost hit a second goal. We didn't, but we got close. All right. So people seem to like it. The succulent is actually in the background now, as you can see. This is what we finished. So it's a set of 9 succulent plants. We did 3. And so we're going to do another stream next week where we do the next 3. And then we're going to finish it up probably the next week. Now,
so he was purposely stretching that shit out. What a fucking retard. God damn, dude. Just useless as shit.
here's the thing. I'm not sure if this was a one-off, wow, people liked it because it was something different, but now they're not going to show up anymore.
Well, then you did it yourself. So he literally is admitting that he gambled by stretching this shit out. And now he's not sure if the support will be there for the next 2 parts or whatever. He's a fucking dumbass. Yikes, man. Holy shit. Oh, man. He would just stop. If he could just step out of himself for a minute and not try to rip people off or con them and shit, and just do what he's allegedly supposed to be doing, which is entertaining people, he wouldn't stress himself out like this.
Right? You know what they call it? Diminishing returns.
No, it's you fucking... He caused the problem, and then he's trying to force people to pay for the solution. He artificially created a problem, and now he wants them to pay for the solution to it. That's exactly what he did.
So will there be as many people and as much support the next time I do it, or are we going to see this start to decline? You know, I'm thinking to shows that I did, such as DS Politics, where at first it was hot, and then it completely like tapered off and died off over time, right? Let's see. But I am going to...
When was DSP Politics ever hot or popular? That's like saying Cat was hot. When was that?
Do another DSP builds it next week.
If nothing else, and this is going to sound kind of cruel with me saying this, she was manageable at one time. At one time. She was manageable.
Where we're going to do the next 3 succulent plants. To be determined. I don't know exactly when yet, but it'll be a night stream next week, and I'll let you know when I know, okay? So it went well. Check out the videos. I'm going to upload them tonight. And, you know, thanks to everyone who showed up and supported, all right? One final thing, and I'm just going to make this abundantly clear. IronChefSakai is gone, and it's not coming back to my streams. I've had enough of him. Again, this is the second time in a few months he's gone off the deep end. He's talking junk. He's derailing my streams. I've had enough. He's gone. He's not coming back. No more begging. No more throwing money at me to try to get in my good graces. I've officially had enough. Sorry to those who have been distracted by this guy. I know, like, he tried to really distract my stream tonight, and it pissed me off, and I've had enough. So screw him. He's not coming back. Fair enough? All right. And by the way, people are going to be rejoicing at that news because they don't want distractions on my streams. And I agree with you. I don't want it either. Doesn't matter how much he begs this time or tries to throw at me. He ain't coming back. Unless he pays off my mortgage. Anyway. All right. So tomorrow, my final streaming day of the week. All right.
Well, hopefully Dr. Lex or someone else can pick up the slack, I guess. Holy shit. Well, there you go on that. Wasn't as eye-opening as the first part, but it ties in well, so it did its part. So I can see the value in it. All right, closing thoughts, and I will let you guys go. Big ups to Chio. So, I'm kind of at a loss for words, kind of, sort of. It sounds he's treating it like it was a bad breakup, and now he's taking control of the situation. IronChefSakai, basically, if you listen to the way DSP did it, was cheating on DSP. DSP couldn't handle it. He decided to devalue StrangelyLex and rid himself of fucking IronChefSakai because they didn't come back on their hands and knees in a way that was approachable or pleasurable to him. let alone obviously didn't throw enough money at him that day, I guess. I don't know what else to really make of that. Very strange behavior to be exhibiting, to be honest. And to be honest, at least from what I see here, we'll see in part 3 for sure, it kind of comes across that Lex was just, StrangelyLex, she was just collateral damage. That's all it was. She was just collateral damage. So whether you can put that on IronChefSakai or DSP has just made the situation out that way to make himself the victim, make of that what you will. But that's what it seems like. Pretty, very par for the course, to be honest with you. If I had to, you know, be frank, it's a thing. Whatever. So yeah. Yet again, as I said in the first video, if Lex has been on That Being Said, let me know and whatnot. I'll check that out, and I'd love to hear what she had to say, if she said anything. So that's the thing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening in. I very much appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys for the next one of these, whenever that may be. Hopefully sooner than later. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Snort Report. This has been DSP News. Always late, never breaking. Unreliable coverage that you can't count on. Oh, yes! A GTG Network and Productions. For the Snort Report, for Heart Snorts Gin and Tonic, Tim Snortons, and SnortBucks Coffee Company, the best beverage company, I've been your host / anchor GTG, and I'm signing off. Take care of yourselves, people. Take care. Holy shit. Take care of yourselves. Holy fuck. And don't be a dent. For the love of God, don't be a dent. Later, people.
Like to make your first pick. Tag 9876. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, one box could leave you messed up and fractured. Block these uppercuts, they may leave you captured. May the best fighter win and win again. Battle to the top until his life ends. But if his life ends and he starts to decay, may one of his street soldiers avenge things.